Okay, let's start the video. Nobody won the Powerball, so the jackpot's gonna be high. And we know they gonna hold one jackpot, not two. We already know that for Memorial Day might lead to a big jackpot during Memorial Day. It's gonna be either Mega Man or Powerball. Now we know it's Powerball. And remember, the Mega Man nobody won last night, and the Supergirl predict the future. And what about that facts and scratch? Doesn't rhyme, doesn't make sense, right? Facts and scratch. First of all, it doesn't rhyme. Second of all, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so, but before we get started, you can email me for any lottery illustration by parts, 1 to 18 at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. And donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. You can donate by emailing me. And remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. I'm gonna keep saying thousand times. Remember, nothing is guaranteed. So don't think that things are guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, but you have to trust yourself. No matter what happens, trust yourself. Nothing is guaranteed. So nothing before all is guaranteed. Do not believe that, okay? And always remember, nothing is guaranteed again, but always trust yourself. Always. Word always appears 2 times in this phrase to remind you in the beginning and at the end. Not always in the beginning and not always at the end, but both at the beginning and the end. You might forget in the beginning, you might forget at the end, so you gotta remind yourself in the beginning and at the end. And keep sending me those winning tickets, or if it got close to 5 numbers. And thanks for the viewer for commenting on the page that this player got close to 5 number or 6 number because of the 3, 16, 44, and 61, and almost that Mega Ball also. And let's look at the Pentagon pair for last night's draw. If you look at the Pentagon pair for last night's draw, and I have to tell you, these were the winning numbers for last night's draw, and you can see 14. I remember it's a number because I had it in my system. 14, 21, 31, 34, and 54. I told you, I keep saying that what is the main digit here? The main digit here, obviously, for last night's draw are the ones. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ones appears 5 times. How many did the 4 appears? 1, 2, 3 times. So the 1 is definitely the main digit. How many digits was used for last night's draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 digits out of 10 digits were used for last night's draw. And as you can see, the code, I would have to give it away. The code was 34. The code was 34. The code was 34. So I'm not gonna. The code was 34. The other was you can have only one. If you have the code, you're gonna have one mistake. 14, 21. The code was obvious. 34 was obvious, and no brainer that code 34 would have come. 31. I'm gonna have to go for maybe 48 and then change that to 54. So in that case, you can only have the code, and you have 14, you have 21, you have 31, you have 34, and you have 54, and you have the 11 as the Mega Ball. So if you have this pair, not the 34, not the 54. The 54 is one of the pairs. I'm sorry about that. The 34 is actually the code. So if you have the code 34, you have hit that jackpot. So again, that's why it's important. And you can look at the lottery plus Mega Ball. And last night was 520 something. Let's insert that because I want you guys to win. I'm not gonna look at the plus Mega Ball. Let's look at the lottery matrix law of elimination. Here, there we go. Posted the lottery matrix law of elimination for last night's draw, and let's insert that in for last night's draw. We know that today's last night was 525, and I remember that date 525, and we have the 14. Not only did we have the 14, we have the 31. No, not the 31. The 21 came first, so we gotta organize it in order because they don't draw it in order. But at the end, you got organize number from lowest to highest in increasing order. So again, if you look at the Dster for last night's the number for last night's draw using law of elimination. I'm not going to do the color code. You're going to have to do it yourself. I'm going to have to only showing the lottery matrix law of elimination. We have 6, 9, 17, 18, and 48. So with that being said, the 14 and 18 got close to 17 and 18 got close to 14. And remember, the 14 almost got wiped out by 17 and 18, but it did not. So lottery matrix law of elimination will work for the first draw. Now, if you look at lottery matrix law of elimination for second draw, we have 3, 5, 56, 61, 66. 56 got close to 54. So again, using 2 draw for lottery matrix law of elimination will work for last night's draw. Again, you can see the difference between when the jackpots are low and when the jackpots are high. So when the jackpots are low, they tend to make it easier for us to define what the numbers are. Why? Because 4 numbers were tier 1 playable numbers that got drawn last night. There were 4 numbers that were tier 1. There were also 4 invincible numbers that got drawn last night. So that's why how easy the draw is last night. For tier 1 playable, there were about 15 tier 1 playable numbers. And if you just, and how did I magically brought down the 70 number matrix down to about 15 numbers, which to 20 something numbers, and the other 5 to 10 numbers are tier 2 playable, but none of the tier 2 playable got drawn. Again, round 2, not round 2, second time that this had happened in the past 2 weeks that 4 tier 1 playable has been drawn. And again, how easy the draw is. 4 playable numbers. If you just focus on the 4 playable numbers, you would have hit that 4 number easily, and with play a certain amount of lines. And if you lose the third draw, we have 44 that got close to 34 and 54 by an inch. 18 got close to 14. We have 3, 18, 41, 44, and 68. So 3 draw would eliminate up to 15 number minus 18, which would mean 14 number would instantly be eliminated plus a 3. 13 number would be eliminated from the matrix using 3 draws. Now, if I use 4 draws, I will have 7, 8, 20, 36, and 39. That 36 got close to 54. So up to 20 numbers would have to be eliminated from the matrix, about 18 to 20 numbers, because 4 draw using lottery matrix law of elimination would not eliminate the winning number. And if you use 5 draws, I'll have 5, 10, 19, 21, and 50. And after using 5 draws, that 21 would have been your culprit. That's it. That 21 would be your culprit. So it did a good job. It did a good job protecting the winning numbers from the last 4 draw until the 5th draw. Not really protect the winning number because 21 got limited. If you use 5 draws, you will limit to 21. After you eliminate 21, let's see, use one more draw. You have 4, 27, 32 got close to 31, 57 got close to 54 and 63, and therefore using 6 draw would not eliminate the winning number, and using 7 draw would also not eliminate the second win number. 8, 19, 26, 48, and 49. Now using more draws, using the one more draw, we have 15, 22, 30, 41, and 42. 41 got close to 31, and 22 got close to 21. 15 got close to 14. You see these numbers were pretty much close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 draws without eliminating the winning numbers. So again, if you use 9 draws without eliminating the next winning number. So if you use 9 draws, 4, 28, 29, 30, and 60, you would still preserve the second winning numbers. Any of the other 4 will not be eliminated using 9 draws. So if you use 10 draws, let's see what would happen. We have 6, 23, 43, 49, and 52. Using 10 draw, you will still preserve the second winning number because 52 got close to 54, 23 got close to 21. So using 10 draw, you will still preserve the second winning number. Using 11 draw, 17, 27, 28, 50, and 55 will still preserve the second winning number. Again, using draw up to April 13, you have 10, 15, 19, 45, 68. You will still preserve another win number. Using 4, 9, you have 22, 26, 27, 58, and 66. You will still preserve the rest of the winning numbers. And using up to 4, 6, I'm going to do up to 4, 6. We have 1, 19, 20, 32, 42. So still not eliminate the winning number using 4 up to up to April 6th. So let's count up to April 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 draws with only eliminating one winning number, at least 14 draws. So you can go up to 14 draws with eliminating only one winning number, which is 21. 14 times 5 is about 70, up to 70 number being brought down from the matrix. And that's unbelievable. We're going to have to do that on the next video to see how many numbers that 14 draw would brought down the matrix to. Because I obviously don't see 14, I obviously don't see 21, I obviously don't see 31. Why? Because 4 of them were tier 2 playable numbers. Tier 1 playable numbers. That's why you don't see the other 4 win numbers, because they were tier 2 playable numbers. They were tier 1 playable numbers. That means at least 15, 16, 17 draw without seeing that number being played. That was essentially easily hitting 5 number easily from last night's draw. It would easily substantially hit 5 number from last night's draw. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that what the Dster did for last night's draw. Also, we're going to post these up, see what the Dster did besides what the lottery matrix law of elimination did. I told you, it won't work every draw, but once it works, that's all you need. Remember that 21 could have been all the way down to the 10th draw. But if that did, it would be godly. It would be out of control. It would be too good. That's the only thing that's preventing that lottery matrix law of elimination from being too godly. So again, if you look at the Dster that was used for last night's draw, we have 7, 8, 1, 4, 1. Now, and the second box we have 9, 5, 3, 3, 2, 0. We have 1, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3, 0, 5, 0, 6. So 0, 6. And then we have 1, 4, 1, 8, 9, 2, 1, 7, 9. So if you look at the Dster right now, ignoring the blue box first, ignoring the blue box, let's ignore the blue box. And the first number 14 would be on the bottom or on the top of the Dster. Let's put it on the bottom first, because 11 is also used on the bottom. So I'm going to put 11 on the bottom first. Now, and then the white ball 14 would be on the top, and 31 would be on the top. 14 and 31 would be on the top of quadrant 1, and then 21 will also be on the top. That's why I put the 31 and 41 on top, because at least I have one number in one section. If I do that on the bottom, I could do that on the bottom. Let's do that on the bottom. Let's do the 21 on top. Let's do the 41 on bottom. 41 will be right over here. I will move that 11 right over here. So I'll make this hot coordinates. After making this hot coordinates, I can make that hottest coordinate by moving the 31 on over here. So now C4 will be used more than once. You see that? And we have 34 on top. And having 34 on top, 14, 34 on top, we need 54. And coincidentally, that 54 we need to place on the blue box right here. That 54 would have to be placed on the blue box, therefore making the Dster invincible. Because that 54 was also easy to predict as well for last time, because even though I did not manually place 2 digits to create 54, I did manually create 1 digit for each of the blue box to create another number that might have a good chance of coming out. Therefore, those two numbers combined forms a 54. And for those of you who got the list, I'm not lying to you, has the 54. So therefore making the Dster godly, because over here, imagine that the 4 would be here. You would have 34 also in one spot right here. And imagine the 2 is somewhere around here also. You have the 2 over there. So again, I can move the 14 up over here. I can move the 31 up over here. But the only thing I cannot move up here is the 11. So again, these 2 4 is segregating the chances of 5 numbers being close to each other. If these 2 4 were somehow positioned in a different coordinate, then you will have 5 numbers in one section easily, because of 21 also. You have 5 numbers positioned in the spot easily. So, but again, I do not need the 21 on top, because I can place the 21 on the bottom here, and making the bottom quadrant close to each other as possible. So that's why the infinite Dster corner quadrant system is the best Dster to use. And if you like the video, please subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. And any game prediction, please email me for that. Remember, the law of animation, law of animation did a good job, perfect job. Eliminate a lot of win number. I'm not gonna show you how much money, how much number it eliminated, but I'm gonna show you on my next video how good it is. They did not do this on the last game when the jackpot was high. They did this on purpose when the jackpot was low. You see how they do it? Those numbers could have been drawn last draw, and it was drawn last draw. You know how many? You know this. You know the first prize wouldn't be won. Not only would the first prize wouldn't be won, a lot of second prize would have been won. They did it on purpose because somehow they were controlling the game, and you see that why there's no second prize won in any state. U.S. Virgin Islands and District of Columbia did not win that either somehow. And please do email me. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself, always in the front and always at the end.